Shit. Now my day is complete. Welcome back to Postal. No, wait, no. This is Duke Nukem 3D. I have no intention on playing Postal, although it is an interesting experience. I mean, not for the LPs. Probably good as a stream, though, definitely. But no, I have no intention of helping Postal. Sorry. But today we are going Postal, as in we're going to the post office. And I think going postal relates to someone getting really mad at the post office. I don't know the origin of that, but okay. Needless to say, someone went crazy, and we made a word after that experience. It's kind of like how road rage has nothing to do with a road, you just experience rage, you know? Like space madness is not really a space thing, it's like hay fever, right? Different ways to describe the same things. That's the English language!
Ready.
We have fun here. Okay. I'd like to get my letters delivered today, please. It's another one of those gimmicky down-to-earth levels that I enjoy. Although it has a similar vibe to Fahrenheit 911, even though the music's different. Ah, turd explosion! Bam! Shaka-laka-laka-laka. Whoa! Okay, buddy. Can I destroy you now or later? It's far enough. Let's just keep... Yeah, whatever. Now you shall die the normal way.
Holy cow.
Is there an abnormal way to die? Let's not think about that too much. Really, just looking at the DNA reports of the Protector drone should have you worried about humanity and its nature of being human. Yes, I have to jump through the fire to get the secret. Can you believe it? And no, the boots don't protect me from that either. I thought they would. They don't. Oh wait, maybe they did. Or I just landed in the other fire past the fireball, so okay. Whatever, I'm through it now. It didn't hurt that much.
But man, it burns real bad.
Yeah, remember when you had pig cops working at your post office? As opposed to, I don't know, the mailmen? How about like having some like mailman clothes? Or have like brown clothes so you look like you're from the UPS. I don't know, man.
I just work here.
Sure you do. But yeah, pickups and grunts always being the placeholders for people working at a place in this game. There's all the filing cabinets, or P.O. boxes. I don't think they should be sorted like that, though. They should all be a straight line. Whatever. I blew out the sign and it went, horizontally somewhere. Look, there's a shotgun in the filing cabinet. Okay. Whose parcel was this? I think that's illegal to do. Actually, I don't know. Someone want to read me up on how delivering guns to the post office works? Probably not something that's done or something anyone talks about. I'm just thinking on those terms, though, since that was there. It's the Unipalmer. Oh shit!
Come get some.
We could like have a whole like study on that whole thing, that guy. So I'm just not going to right now. I wanted to shoot all the mailbags because I just like that effect. I didn't have to do it. I did it anyway. See? Even when it's next to fire and not going into flames, it's safe to, you know, expand an egg. You know. Normally you make an omelet by cracking eggs. This time I incubated them so much that the flames of defeat exploded them into expansion of your eggs. So you can make your egg explode. That's one way of cooking eggs no one's thought of yet. I would not suggest that. Don't explode your eggs. Actually, now I don't think you should put an eggshell in the microwave. Shh. I don't suggest doing that. Also, don't put aluminum in there. No, funny story. Had nothing to do with aluminum, but something I put in the microwave did something weird, and I didn't recall what it was. I wish I remembered it. But I think there was just one part of the bowl that was slightly metal and I didn't know about it, and the thing went here. Oh wait, no. You know what? I think it's because I was trying to microwave peanuts. Or something. I don't know. Something I did, but needless to say, it's not happening again. Unfortunately, that means it might happen again, since now I don't remember.
Much better.
But not anytime soon.
Yay, I like opening the lockers. I like opening so much, I got a key card. Also, a secret place.
Let's go in. What's this place? And what's it doing in here? It's like a secret area, but like there's an actual like monitor and. Oh no! Are we shooting dogs? Do we really hate dogs in this game that much? Is that just a running gag? Come on, I felt bad enough at Duke Burger. Now you're telling me you just shoot them for sport? God damn it. I'm gonna go after you. Whoever did this.
Come get some.
Think of all the controversy, you know, you think about, like, you know. Is that the Postal Rifle Association? Are we making fun of the NRA too? Wait, that's actually, alright. I get you now, actually. See, now that's funny. I just didn't get why they had to do that at the Duke Burger. It was so sad. Okay, so less depressing because we're mocking the NRA, I'm sure. I'm sure of this. Which, you know, I find especially funny considering that I'm playing a first-person shooter. But it's also fiction, so don't worry about it. I shouldn't have to be like that. It's like,
Hey, separate the art from the artist, duh! Or like, things I do in the game don't indicate things I do in real life.
actually, reportedly, video game violence has less to do with how violent a game is and more how frustrating a game is. As in, you get mad that you can't beat the game. Yes, really. So if anything, we should be banning Kaizo video games. Because that could cause violence in the schools. Probably. Then again, if you know a school kid that plays Kaizo,
I'm gonna get
they might
on your ass.
already be adjusted to that nonsense anyway. So it's really not going to happen. I feel like people are into more troll hacks these days, and I'm really not. I never will be. It's all fun and games until someone screws with your cartridge. It's almost bordering on something they've banned in the Doom community, and for good reason. The Harry Wads. There's a channel that actually goes through these nonsensical mods, because they are not only really bad, they're malicious towards your computer and yourself.
Damn, I'm good.
Like, this is modding to the extreme of we don't give a shit about what we're doing anymore kind of thing. And this guy goes in and he goes through them, and I think he sandboxed his computer just to run these or something. So he's fine. Don't worry about that. But if stuff like gets too loud, or like offensive or something, like, you know, this guy's a real trooper. I'm gonna have to try to look up who he is, but that's the kind of thing I have to watch happen, and I would never try myself. Like, you know, get the safety gloves. That shit's not safe. But like one example, which is like a bit more innocuous, but what would happen is you'd run the mod, and then, you know, it acts like a virus. What kind of virus, you ask? Well, you open, you know, it opens like itself as a RAR file or something like that, or 7-zip, whichever. But then it keeps opening all the zip files within it, so it's like a lot of like redundant compressions until it opens up like 14 files that fuck with your hard drive or something. I don't know. I don't quite know what's going on there, but yeah, that's an example of something that could happen if you just run a carry mod all willy-nilly. If you really want to find these fucking things, I'm sure they're somewhere, but they are banned off the official Doom mod list for a good fucking reason. They're just malicious. Oh sure, maybe they're funny to somebody. It was like, oh, my free speech. It's like, but dude, your free speech is literally killing my computer.
Where is it?
There's expression, and there's like, you know, burning a house down. It's like, my burning a house down sends a message. It is free to do. It's like, yeah, okay, buddy. I don't think you understand what freedom is. It's not chaos. I can't even believe I have to talk about this. I'm speaking to the choir about whoever's watching, or whoever's like even someone who I might disagree with on some things would probably understand what I'm talking about. I don't feel like I need to discuss this. I was just getting all, I was just talking about modding, really. I think that's what I wanted to go back to. So, not modding personally, but I want this channel to focus on lots of mods that I feel like don't get enough attention, or the old LP work-through, as opposed to people just playing it, you know? Plus, I think some people are making it a mission to 100% everything they can find. However, since I can't really always do that, or like, I'm a cross of many things. I'll find either Nintendo channels or first-person shooter channels. I don't really get both. I might be one guy that does that in particular. So I do ROM hacks and stuff like you'd find maybe on ModDB or something. Or just level sets from throughout the universe. And Zelda, sometimes. I am making an effort to see how I can do Zelda LPs and Metroid LPs because of the non-linearity. It's not that I don't know what to do, I know exactly what to do. What I'm saying is, I need to sort how to do it in terms of time, not in terms of what I'm actually doing in the game. I already know what I'm doing in the game. I'm not going to get lost that way. But I have to decide what chunks of time to split off when I'm doing it. You know, so it doesn't like run on and on, you know? I think I'm just going to watch someone else do it and see what they do. Give myself my own idea of what to do. At least with, like, Metroid, though, I have save rooms, so I could go by that. But with, like, Zelda, you just kind of... When you save, you have to start from your start point in the overworld, so I have to, like, wander again. And some more. And some of this! Yes. I prefer my behind-the-scenes talk over my super serious talk. I can do both. As serious as I need to be, basically. As in... even not knowing everything I need to know about the world. Kind of serious. Because I'm just some guy. I mean, I'm not just some guy, but in the grand scheme of things, we may as well be. Just one star of many in the universe. I think what I'm saying is, I draw attention to myself merely because I know I'm not going to live forever. There's a deep thought for you. I think some people are egotistical because they want to just keep living. And they realize they can't, so they want it to mean something that usually ends up revolving on themselves. I think I've just explained how narcissism works. At a fundamental level. Like, I take into its most basic elements. Dun, dun, dun. And that comes back to Duke Nukem. Why is there a game about an egotistical man who hits on women and goes postal and you know, like a typical dude, except, you know, really, inside, he's a nerd. It's just as I've told you, it's self-indulgence. A good game really is about self-indulgence. That's why this has hit my #1 in DOS, but, yeah. I am alright with it being more subdued. Like how Doom is, because Doom guy doesn't really talk, you know? Or like, opposite way. But there's some other build engine games where we're gonna have like other speaking protagonists. Mainly, when I eventually do Shadow Warrior or Blood. Although Blood I'm gonna need to spend some time on because that's actually really hard when you want to rank up the difficulty. So I have to think on that. But I think I've got Shadow Warrior figured out. But Blood I need to what I do with these is I actually just look around the level first just to get a sense for what I'm doing. But yeah, I had to give it the old trial run. Am I just outside the post office now? What's going on? I guess I just am. Yeah, there's the mail truck. And I guess some other mail truck wandered off this way. And flipped over! Shit, it's on fire. It looks like what happens in Grand Theft Auto when shit touches you in just the wrong spot once and then explodes. Be careful in this area, because there's going to be a huge army of enemies shortly. But we have a couple buttons that'll set off explosions where you see those red dots on the wall in a row. So try to time it so it does that. It's okay though. I've come up with a plan. So, not to say it's perfect, but let me show you what I do. Shoot those guys. Naturally, I think I would probably want to throw a bunch of grenades, or shrink them, or use chain gun, right? Blow it out. But yeah, throwing a bunch of pipe bombs into a mass of people is actually a really good idea, particularly since I'm behind that stuff. However, wanting to skip around them means I have to deal with this fucking Battlelord on this side too. So maybe I can get him to hoist on over and screw with the other guys. And we got a couple pig tanks. This is madness now. Shoot this guy. There we go. Now we can just rock the fuck out of these corpses. Oof. Oh yeah, there's another Battlelord. I'll deal with him in a moment. Oh, see? That wasn't that bad. Just gotta learn to manage. This will be a preview of how I kind of do what they call slaughter maps, which, to me, might be annoying. However, I think my thing is that they're going to be tedious, not hard, which is why there's not going to be a long play of like Plutonium. We'll take it one case at a time. I've had at least one guy request that I do Plutonium. Don't worry, guy, I heard you out, and I have plans to do Plutonia. Don't worry, man. I actually looked at all the levels already. Wait. Okay, first I gotta do my team's evolution LP before I do that. And we'll do it, trust me. There's a lot of Doom stuff I want to do. I really feel like I've been slacking, but don't worry, I'm picking it up, as you can see. I think it's just mostly like I get tired of talking and rather just play more of the game. But no, it's part of the game process. If I did while live, I would be taking something away from both the speaking and the playing, and we can't allow that. So it ends up always making the projects twice as long. As a result, that's a sad truth. But I feel like we're better off for doing it that way. I feel like I'm going to miss something if I try to script it live. It's not going to be... Well, it's not going to be funny. I mean, it could be funny, but it's not going to be interesting to watch back, in my viewpoint. Even though I'm doing sort of a live commentary now. That works while I'm not actually focused on playing the game. So I don't have to worry about that shit. But yeah. Yeah, I went off on a tangent because I ended up backtracking. You know how that is. Yeah. Going to the mail. Gonna get outside. Get my shotgun. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like how, if I went through my usual method of constantly staying behind locked doors, and there's like nothing behind that locked door except the exit, so I'd end up saving twice consecutively for no reason. I've gone postal, now bring me all your mail. What is this? It's a fucking bill. Nothing but bills.